Okay, welcome back. I am going to try something a little bit different. Same but different. So similar technique to what I've been doing lately. I tend to get on these kind of trends with myself. When I find a little technique that I find works well, I tend to want to do 10 or 20 paintings like that. And I forget about all my other techniques for a while I'm in that initial obsession. And then I'll flip back to, I'll flip back to blooms, and then I might move on to the negative space swipes or the beach swipes. But yeah, kind of got to get it all out of my system while I'm loving it, because I feel like that's a really important thing to do, is when you really love something, just keep going at it, basically, I guess, until you get sick of it, and then move on. That barely made any sense, but anyway. I'm going to be using the TLP, of course. I've got Submarine and Groovy. And I'm going to be putting a little bit of phthalo blue on top of that before I give it a swipe with my tool, and see if I can get my beautiful peacock shaped swirls. And I might actually, I'm thinking about popping a bit of a coloured background on there first. So what colour should I go for? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I might do a plain turquoise background with my Atelier Free Flow Cobalt Turquoise Light. It's going to make a beautiful sky blue background for my swipe. Now, if all goes well, we'll be able to see some of this blue still around the edges, but if I go too heavy with my colors on top, I could end up, if I make my swipe too big on top, it doesn't really matter how much color I put on, but if I do my swipe too big and it covers too much area, we might lose some of that, but we're here to give it a go. So, get my Submarine, which is my intense golden yellow, and get my swirl happening. I'm going to go for a little bit more, just because I said, oh no, what's going to happen if I put too much on? Now watch me put too much on. Neon Pink, which is otherwise known as Groovy. What I'm hoping to see with these two blending when one's on top of the other, that should be enough. Groovy's quite intense, guys. If you have got Groovy and you haven't used it yet and you're looking for a few tips, Groovy is intense. You don't need a lot, it packs an absolute punch. And take the lid off slowly too, because the neon piggies tend to float up and get a little bit more airborne than the pearlescent pigs. Just a little safety tip there. Just going to top that with my phthalo blue. Grab my swiping tool. And pop some cell activator on there. Don't have a lot left actually. Probably should have checked that. That's all right, we're going to be able to make do with this. Oh, it should be just scraping through with enough there. Just going to flatten it out on my tool so that I get a nice even swipe. Then I'm going to spin my board as I go around as well. I'm looking for that circle part here. That's what I want to work with. Oh, it's a little bit close to this edge here. It's really, don't even know what that is. That's just, we're going to spin that off anyway, so we won't need to worry too much about that ugly stripe there. So once I make this pattern with my stick, I'm really going to decide where I want that pattern to remain. and what I want to swipe off the side. I meant spin off the side. Okay, I'm gonna try to get one more down there in the hope that I can spin. Okay, so that'll probably disappear. Okay, so we're gonna give it a little spin and just see where our paint's gonna be moving to. So what we can do now is fully get rid of that bit and try not to let our kind of peacock feather design slip off the side there. I also think there's a bit too much white paint happening down here. I think I might go for the spin. Don't mind that little bit of ombre. Well, it's not really ombre, is it? It kind of just goes from pale blue to bright blue, but I'm gonna spin that around and see if I can actually get more paint to come off on that corner. It's actually gonna spread out quite a bit from here, I think. I didn't really get my swirly bit where I needed it in this one, but I'm definitely pretty happy with the colors. I'm wondering if I've just got a tiny bit too much paint on there. Flick a little bit more off the side and it will dry much nicer. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't mind that at all. I definitely got, trying to work out where some of those colors come from. I was looking for a little bit more of an apricot color when the Submarine mixed with the Groovy. It's just a bit of a luck of the draw there, which one swipes over the top of the other one. I'm definitely going to do a bloom because I can control a bit more when I'm blowing where I want the colors to blend together as I'm blowing them out. With this type of swipe, it's a little bit of luck of the draw where your colors blend. So the Submarine with the blues made some nice greens there. I love this bit of Groovy in the middle here. And I don't even mind this plain bit here. It's just giving a bit of a different composition. Let's see if I can pick up. We've only got one shimmery piggy in this one, which is the Submarine. But you can definitely see it shining there. In through the pinks and the oranges. Very pretty. Hi guys, if you've been loving all of these amazing videos on our new TLP channel, don't forget to subscribe and like so that you don't miss out on all the future videos from myself and many other amazing contributing artists. So thank you.